Hello man, welcome here to the second video on this channel where I'm gonna talk about a little story or little experience, however you wanna call it, I had when I played darts. Well, first thing first, I'm gonna let you know that I don't know how to play darts. Like I'm not a darts player, but I don't even know the rules. All I was done like was me playing with a friend, but playing meant hitting the arrow and trying to hit the target in the middle. That's all we have done. And basically, whoever hit it closer to the middle point, this was the winner. Well, we got like a small target, was so big, like something like this. And what happened was in the beginning, Uh, I I think we did hit from a distance of 3 meters or 2.5, something like this. Never, not so important. But what I've done, like in the beginning, I missed the whole target. Not only that, I didn't hit the middle point, but I missed the whole target by, like, the target was so big, and I hit it somewhere like in here and in here. So it was it was like it, but we played like for I think half hour or something pretty long. We was like playing and talking and doing this. And what I've noticed was that after I don't know 20 minutes or something like this, close to the end of the play, I got a thought in my mind, which was first thing first, I did notice that I didn't miss the target anymore. I barely missed the target now. Like every arrow, not only that landed on the target, but landed in like a, a area so small on the target. So basically, from like my like my hit zone was so big in the beginning, and then towards the end narrowed to so small. Of course, sometimes I hit the like I missed the target completely and so, but most of the arrows landed in the area so small. Right? So, and once I've noticed it, I was like, damn, I don't miss the target anymore. And I got a thought in my mind. Well, the thought was, well, some of you are gonna believe, some of you won't believe, but this is 100% true. This is something I experienced, something I went through, and it felt like uh, guidance. Well, the thought was the repetition, like, was only a thought, which was like the repetition is the key. And was a thought, but at the same time when I got the thought, I got a strange feeling of relaxation. I can even remember now. It's not the only time I had a feeling, but uh, yeah, I had a feeling at this time. Like, was this feeling of relaxation and focus and concentration, like you know, and all of this because of the thought that say the repetition is the key. Well, what basically happened, I had this state of relaxation and focus, and this understanding that the repetition is the key. And the next target landed exactly in the a red dot in the middle of the um, of the darts table or target, however it's called. Well, it like in the moment I didn't realize, but after I've done it, I was like, you know I was aware at the moment. It felt like a sign for me. I don't know if you believe in signs or not, or see them only as coincidence, but this thing alone and was, very, very, very strong, like experience for me, because well, nobody can deny that repetition is the key to everything. If you wanna master everything, you're gonna repeat, and the only difference between those who master something and those who don't master something is the time they put in and the for how long they keep going, basically. Because never mind what you want to achieve, if you are doing the necessary, like the right steps, and you know which are the right steps. You are like everybody does, but we are just too comfortable or too afraid to fail, and we don't ever try. If you do them, of course you're gonna fail. Of course will not work out perfectly in the first time, or it does, but you cannot expect to work perfectly in the first place. um because most of the time will not. Some of the times it will, but uh, yes, the difference between making it and not making it is basically going past your failures, repeating the loop, the cycle, and improve every single time. So, and improve every single time, and not only improving but also finding out what is not working, finding out what is just for like unnecessary movement or unnecessary action, and cutting those things, and eventually what's gonna remain will be the things that matter. And if you focus only on the things that matter and you cut out the noise, you're gonna and repeat the cycle over and over again until you are gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Like that, this is the only option. Like, and the key is the repetition. We're gonna talk anyway later on this channel about habits, repetition, how to form them, how to not quit, a lot of this stuff. But for today was enough. Like the purpose of this video was to share with you this little story. So have in mind the repetition is the key, and the key to repetition is not quitting. So have a nice week and see you to the next video.